So okay, today we will cover up roles and users in task. So user will come in as simpler, but why we are creating number of roles and why we are adding number of users to a particular role. So because in Snowflake we have the RBAC, role based access control. So all the access that you are giving to a particular user, you need to be give particular roles. You are not you cannot give particular object access to a particular user. Account admin can do that thing. Like, yeah, there's a way like account admin can give a particular access, a particular access object to a particular user, but it is always recommended by Snowflake. Like, first give a particular role to a number of users and then only grant those access, grant object access to a particular roles. So here there is a two things is there: discriminatory access control, DAC. Each object has a owner who can turn grant access to that object. Like, you are a particular user, you are using a particular role, you are creating a object, like you are creating a procedure. So once you have created a procedure, you are the owner of that procedure. So whoever can see that procedure, whoever that access to that particular role. Like, I am a developer, you are a developer, you have created a particular object, table, view, anything like that. So if I have that access to that particular role, then only I can see those objects. Those come in as a role-based access control. Access privileges are assigned to roles, which are in turn assigned to users. So normally users come in first, users go into a particular role, and the access is granted to the particular roles, not to the users. Okay, the key concept of understanding here is secureable object. Like, you are creating a particular object and you do not want to share with other roles like testers or analyst will be there, so you do not want to share with those things. So this secureable object is coming under this RBAC, role and entity to which privileges can granted. So grant all the future schemas, grant all the future tables, grant the table access to the particular role. So for those things, the role is there. The role are in turn assigned to users. Note that the roles can be assigned to other roles, creating a role hierarchy. Like, role hierarchy is like, uh, developer is the main role. You can create the hierarchy like tester is coming under the developer role, but they have a limited access. Like, they can read they can select the table, but they cannot make any DML operations on a particular table. I'm just giving one example. So like that, you can create a hierarchy. Tester is coming under a developer, or you can say core layer developers will be there. Normal developers will be there. Developer coming under a developer 01 or 02, like that you can create a particular role based role hierarchy. You can create it. Privileges is like, you are giving a access to that particular role. Like, you are giving the access a database to a particular role. Like, okay, they can see all the objects, that is all the schemas, all the tables, all the object that is there in database. You are giving a privileges to other user. Like, they can create or they can modify, they can only select the statement. These three way you can give the access. Those are called as privileges. Users is assigned to a particular Snowflake account. Like, I am a user of a Snowflake account. uh, if I add you in my Snowflake account, then you come in as a user. One, two, three, number of user will be there. Okay. If I go directly here, okay, this is the hierarchy of Snowflake roles. Snowflake has by default given a particular roles. Like, first is coming as a account admin. Second, it is coming as a tree-like structure as a security admin and system admin. Security admin is like the name has given the role. Like, security admin has checked all the access privileges. They can give the access privileges to the particular roles, or they can create the particular role based or anything like that. Security admin and user system admin can have both, has the same access, but security admin mainly focusing on giving the role grant access to the particular users. System admin. System admin has main uses of creating the roles. Like, they can create particular roles. roles in the sense like they can create a custom roles also. Snowflake has given like now roles like user admin, public, all those things they have given. But if you want to create your custom role like developer, tester, analyst, so if you want to create those things, you comes under a system admin. So system admin can create a custom role, like whatever role that is created need to be created, they can create it. User admin will check like how number of users, how much user can be added to that particular role. Like a particular developer role, they can add 10 number of users, 15 number of users, they can limit the access to that particular roles. So user admin can both the things. Public is a by default access that is given to all the users, whoever newly added to the Snowflake. So this is a by default access. So this is a tree like structure. So account admin has all the access, that is have security admin, system admin, and user admin. Security admin and sysadmin has all the access that have user admin and public. So like that, they have the hierarchy. Okay. Here also I have mentioned in all those things. The roles and entitles, types of system, like public has a by default role. Sysadmin mainly focusing on managing the systematic objects, like creating of allows users to grant similar privileges. System admin has given those things. User admin focusing on user management, like how much user can add it to the particular roles, which role they are need to be mentioned. Security admin mainly checking on grant access, like which role, which object grant access they require. Like this database grant access is required to this particular roles or not. Account admin is your main admin, like the you can say the who have created the Snowflake account, that call as the account admin role. Just like I have created my Snowflake account, so I by default I have given get as the account admin role. Okay. Secondary role is like, okay, secondary roles comes under whenever you have two roles account. Like let's assume like you have a tester role account also, you have a developer account also. Okay, both you have one user, but you are adding in both the roles, tester and developer. So whenever you are running any particular object that you have the access in your developer role, but you do not have access in tester, then you need to be manually change the role. Okay, then you have manually change the role, the warehouses and all those things. So it will take some time, like changing of role and all those things. So in better way, just use a secondary role. Secondary role will be checked, like if you have two roles, it will added both the roles at the same time, and whichever object have that access, like let's assume like you have an employee table, and those employee table access is granted to only developers, they are not access to tester roles. So if you have the developer role, if you selected the tester role also, it will show you the details because you have used the secondary role. And in secondary role, the developer comes under your first role, and those object has already been accessed. You have already has access under the developer role. So you can access those things. How you can use it? Use a default role as a dev one or developer one or tester one, whatever. It will use as a developer role first, then only it is going to your secondary role. So at the time of when you are working on a smaller team, you do not have any developer, and the admin has created a tester and developer role, and you have added in both the roles. So at the time you can use this secondary role, but yeah, it is not normally used because if you're working on a bigger project like uh, banking sectors or energy sector, you have a number of tester or number of developers. So those role will be there, but yeah, there is a one, this is a you can say feature that Snowflake has given this thing. Okay, let's go to Snowflake. Just remember this condition, like in Snowflake admin interviews, they are asking these things like what is RBAC, what is DAC, and this structure they are asking. Like, can you say the Snowflake hierarchy, like account admin, systematic security admin, sys admin, user admin? What is the uses of those things? whoever can add these users, so like that they can ask these questions. Not for developers. This is basically for the Snowflake admin roles. Okay, so let's go here in Snowflake. If I want to, I'm the account admin. Okay, I created as an account admin. So I want to add some users to this particular Snowflake account. Okay, so how we can add it? Let's go to users. भाई जल्दी आए यार. Okay, so here I already have tested one account here. So if I want to add a particular user here, just give a role. I just give like just say your name, someone. Let's go with Ramesh. Okay, okay. Here I'm giving a username as Ramesh. Just give any employee ID. Like I will give. Okay. Need to give a password, but here I have given like force user to change password on the first login. Okay. So if I want to change the password, okay, confirm password. Okay. Here I have given all the things. If I want a particular username, like I want to give a login name, display name, what's the name should be shown, first name, last name, default role, I can choose it from here. So all those things I can do it, but right now I go with a manually, like advanced user option. I give as a manual, create a user. Okay. I just create a user with Ramesh. So if I want to log in with Ramesh, let me copy this URL. Copy this URL. I will open the account. Uh, so that is for uh, another account that I have created, Ram. Okay. Here I am going to log in with Ramesh. Okay. Okay. Ramesh, I have given. Okay, see here. I have given that normal password. Here I am changing the password again. Okay. So right now I am logged into this account. I have not given any access, that warehouse access, database access, even anything here. So if I go to a project, sit here. See here, by default, it is giving you public level access. Like whatever the access that is already object, whatever the object that is there under public, they can able to see it, but there is nothing that I have given. Any database I have not in Snowflake. What database we have? First class or schema. So inside that we have not given any access here. Okay. So if I go here, I need to add this particular user to this particular role. See here, for RAM, I have added that particular here. If I go to edit, see here, I have default warehouse, and here I have not given the role. Okay. Let me cancel it here. Let me go to Ramesh. If I want to give a particular role to this particular user, then here I can give a particular role. Like here, let me create a role here. Okay, before I just add a particular user here. let me create a particular role. Okay, let's go to roles. I just add a particular user as Ramesh. I given the Snowflake access, but I need to add that user to the particular role. Here I need a role. Just the developer is already happened, so I have given as developer 01. Account admin I cannot give, org admin, security admin, sys admin, user admin. I will go with a sysadmin because this role is accessible to a particular object. They can give the grant to the other roles and all those things. Otherwise, if you do not choose it from here, that's fine. Like you need to be choose it here. This is a optional part. But anyway, I will go with a which role I will go. System admin. Okay. Create a role. Sorry, my Snowflake account is little bit slow here. Why I don't know, but it's taking a longer time. चलना यार क्या. Okay, developer 01, one role is created. This is a custom role that I have created. Okay, dev 01. So I want to add that particular user to this day one role. The grant access, whatever the object grant that I need to be go, that I want to give to this to the user like Ramesh I want to give, then I need to give to the particular role, and I am not going to give the access to the particular user. Okay, so if I want to add Ramesh to that role, go it edit. Here I want to give role as dev 01. Okay, I'm not giving the warehouse. I will show how we can give the access to the warehouses. Okay, or you can directly give it from here, compute wh or sandy 01, whatever you want to give the access here. Let's go it from here. I just give compute wh warehouse role as dev 1. Save user. Okay, so right now it is got created. Okay, let's go to the Ramesh account here. I just refresh. See, right now there is nothing any role, nothing any warehouse. If I refresh, if you click it here, you can see the role is there, developer 01, and you can see a warehouse. Where is warehouse here? Compute WH is already coming as a by default warehouse. Okay, it is not showing the developer 01 as a warehouse, but yeah, it is coming under compute WH. Okay, if I want to give the access, like I want to give the access my database to the particular user like developer 01, then how I can give it? This is the warehouse, right? No. See here, this is my database, first class. Okay. So if I want to give this database access, only database access, not the schema, not the objects. I just want to give a database access. Okay. So if I click it here, first class, if I want to give the privileges, click on plus privileges under the account admin, not under the developer. Okay. So this is the another role that I have created. As you are an account admin, you need to give the particular access to other user. Okay. So plus privileges, just click it here. Click on particular role that I have created, developer 01. Okay, dev 01, whatever the access that you are going to give, like search optimization, apply budget, create alert system, database role, create database role I want to give. Okay, create table, update table, create pipe, procedure create, anything. This is coming under the future schemas, okay, not under the your already schema that we have. Like demo, we have the already schema, not under that. If we create any particular schema, under that schema we can create the procedure. I just keep a procedure. All other things are there. Notebook is there, create pipe is there, create schema is there, snapshot, okay, stable sequence is there. See here, stage is there, stream is there, create table is there, task is there, create view is there, all other thing, modify is there, monitor part is already there, ownership is there, all other things, whatever the access that you want to give, you can keep it here. Like if I give future stage, that's it. There is a grant option is there. Grant option is like if you give this plus tick option, grant option is there, then you have that access. Like if I connected with Ramesh, then Ramesh can give ownership access to any other user, like any other developer too is there. The access, the ownership access he has, and they Ramesh access to other roles. So I am not giving tick these options. I just want this access to this particular developer one role. Okay. Grant privileges. One way you can create by this, fail to grant, receive error privilege, horizon, grant on read should be read will be there. Future stage. Okay. I'm giving the write access, but I'm not giving the read access. So that's why it is showing as error. So if I have given write access, then by default, we need to give this read access also. Okay. So one way you can write it here, or directly write the code. If I go to, if I go here, this is the grant access that you are going to be given. Okay. Not go on this. These are the access. Grant uses on database, whichever database name that you are need to be give to a account admin role. So that's why I can give it here. Developer 01. Okay. Developer 01, right? Yes, developer 01. See here. I want to give this database access. Entire database access I want to give. So I just click on this. See, statement executed successfully. Let me connect to Snowflake with Ramesh. Okay. Here, all the objects that is under the database, it is coming. But the schema that I have created, those access is not come. Okay. Because that is the schema access I have not given till now. Under the schema, if you have given the access for the schema also, is created under the schema, you need to give those object access also. Table access, pipeline access, task, dynamic tables, all those access you need to be give this grant access part. Okay. Here I just give the access to this particular database. Okay. Let me give the access to the schema also. Okay. If I give the schema access also, grant users on schema demo to this particular role, then let me execute it successfully. Let me go to here. Let me refresh. Actually, refresh is this one, but this one is not working. That's why I'm refreshing here. Okay. So if I check, see, demo has come. Okay. So if I check inside demo, there is no object found. But in our Snowflake account, we have created multiple things, right? Inside demo, we have tables, dynamic views, stage, all those things we have. So again, we need to give this grant access to this particular tables, views, read access, write access, all the things. How we can give it? we can give it these statements. Grant all privileges on schema demo to this particular role. Or if you want to give any particular read access, like tester we have, like tester only do the select statement. They cannot do any DML operations. They cannot no, they cannot make any changes to the data or in your table structure. Then I can give only grant access. Select grant on all inside database dot schema name to the particular role under 01. Okay, if I give 11 objects has affected, because inside table we have 11 tables we have. So if I check it here in Ramesh, then just refresh. See, inside database, inside schema, we have tables. कहाँ गया? See here, we have tables, and all the tables we have. If I select database first class, oh, first class demo, select staff from employee to, I can see the data. Mm, Object doesn't exist or operation cannot be performed, right? I have created a warehouse, right? Okay, let me give a warehouse. Warehouse. Compute. I have given compute WH or Sandy one. Let me go to users, roles, developer one, warehouse I have given. Users, Ramesh, edit, compute WH. Okay, cancel it here. Go to warehouse. Click on compute WH. Here I want to give the privilege plus privilege. Select role developer 01. Modify operate uses. Only uses I want to give. Okay. Just select statement. Grant privilege. Okay. Here I can see developer 01 account admin is there. Okay. If I refresh it here. See here. Developer 01 warehouse is compute WS is coming. If I do the select statement, I can see all the data, but I cannot modify the structure of the table. I cannot do any DML operation on particular table. Okay. So this in this way you can grant all the accesses. If I go to project access, grant all privileges, select statement, grant future schemas, like any future schema I'm going to be created, those access will already present on the particular role. We do not manually need to come here, need to give the grant access, all those things. This grant user future schemas. Like that, you can give all the schema like snowpipe way, view way. If I give select all the views here, developer 01, same way. We can see the select statements. Okay. objects is got affected. That means we have created only two views till now. First class demo. Inside that a view will be there. Oh bhai, aaja yaar. Here we have two views. Okay. So in this way, we can give the accesses to the particular roles, not to users. We need to add. We can give the grant access to the particular roles. Okay. Any doubt regarding the role-based things? I just say like if you have created your Snowflake account, create this way, like whatever the things that I have created in Snowflake. Create, add multiple users. You have some friends. You add those friends to your Snowflake account. Create it in this way. Give the access, different access, like views access given to some other roles. So like that, if you have created those things, then only you can get the idea. And this entire thing is coming under your admin role. It is not coming under your developer role. So if you are going to apply for admin role, Snowflake admin role, and all those things, this all part track, RBAC, all those things, and how you can give the grant segment access. Have worked as an admin for 6 to 7 months. Then only I got some. Then only I got some idea this way. But mainly I working as a developer. So in developer, I don't think these things are required. Till now, I have not used those things. But yeah, uh, these other things is coming under the role. Okay. Okay, fine. Just let me know in next class, like you have any doubt regarding the task stream and this RBAC part role based. Otherwise, we will go for the next.